How's everyone doing today? I'll be talking about the movie Bring Her Back, which I seen last night, and I thought it was actually really good. I thought the fucking kills are good. I thought the whole horror thing was good. I thought it was pretty brutal and gory as well. I really liked that. There were some parts that were making me squirm around and wriggle around like a worm. You know, the fucking scene with Oliver going at the knife like it was a hot dog, that made me be like, "Ew, what the fuck?" There were some things I didn't like about it, but that's kind of this thing with everything, I guess. But the things I did like about it is that I thought the horror was good. I thought that I really like the two characters between Piper and Andy. I really like their relationship as well. I like the whole thing with Laura trying to separate Andy from Piper like a one by one Lego piece, just trying to like get them apart away from each other because Laura wants to, transfer Kathy's soul into Piper's body so she can, resurrect her daughter back. There are parts that make no sense as well. Like, how the fuck did Connor, the missing child that Kathy abducted, decide to go to the child's house and be like, "Yeah, you're coming with me, there's V-Bucks over here." How did Connor survive? He was munching on that shit like he hasn't eaten in days, and it's the first thing he saw. He looked at it like it was a banana. He's like, "Alright, time to go to town." Like fucking eating it. Like he was hungry as fuck. Like how did he live through that? Like the blade was actually cutting up his mouth and everything. It's like, bro, what? And it's through the possession as well. I swear there were scenes in the possession where it looked like it was like a gang of people just underneath his stomach or some shit. They're like about to burst out through his chest and stomach or something. I'm like, is this out? And then at the end of the movie, he managed to be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm grand. I just have to vomit out shit and blood." It's how it is. Like. And stuff like that kind of makes no sense. I thought it was crazy as well how when they were running from Laura, when Andy was with his social worker Wendy, she kind of just fucking drove through GTA style and just bodied them onto the ground. And I also thought it was mental when she just grabbed Andy and said, "Hey, it's sleepy time," just drowns her in like a puddle of water. What a way to go out as well. You just like they're laying on the ground hoping she rings the ambulance and you wake up in a hospital bed. No, you just get your head turned over and like you just start drowning in fucking God's pace. Like that must be some way to go out. I thought it was pretty fucking tragic and bleak when that happened. He just died. I was like wondering, is Piper going to die? Is she going to, meet the gods like Andy? No. I don't know how fucking Laura let her live as well. I don't know how Piper lived as well. It's like she screamed "mom" and then Laura kind of just froze her like, "I had a mother once as well." And Piper just kind of ran away, just fucked off away from her. I don't know, there's some stuff like that in the movie that kind of makes no sense. Some plot holes, like how the fuck did Piper live? How did Andy? I really liked as well how in the movie they were exploring the rituals and shit. I think that shit's pretty cool when movies take a look at like demons and all, how they could work, because they're trying to do ritual to bring Kathy back, which is Laura's younger daughter that left the Earth realm, and she's trying to bring her daughter back. I thought that was pretty interesting. That was a pretty cool aspect of the movie. I thought this was a pretty great follow-up from A24's Talk to Me. Talk to Me was a banger of a movie. This one kind of just like stomped all over. Kind of turned into a tomato paste, like, you know what I mean? I thought Andy was a pretty cool character. I liked his character a lot. I thought he kind of had some sense as well. Like when he knew shit was going down, he called Wendy over and he tried to like fight Laura when she like smashed. Laura's crazy as well. She like took Andy's phone and just smashed it on me and like, "Here, fuck your phone, fuck these devices. They're giving you 5G in your brain, mate. They're not gonna steal these devices. They're gonna give you cancer." That's what Laura was like. There's some crazy scenes as well in the movie. Like I don't know, Oliver. He's like starting to munch on tables. I don't know, he's like anorexic and looked at what is like, that probably tastes like chocolate. So he started eating the table and he looked at himself and kind of ripped off a piece of his skin like a fucking, like a strip of kebab meat and just started munching on that as well. I'm like, this movie really went nuts to the wall, busting nuts, the fucking gore and blood. Like they really just said, fuck the boundaries, we're gonna hop the boundaries with a pogo stick. And we're going to go right past that. They really went all out. I also like how although this movie did kind of have a bleak ending, it was kind of bleak, it was realistic. I feel like, because there are horror movies that just end with like the survivors living, the main character lives because the fucking plot was wanting them to live, and then the killer's like locked away, or he's still alive, or he's dead or some shit. But this movie is like more realistic, you know, actually putting them into realistic scenarios that would happen. I feel like out of a bunch of horror supernatural movies, this one's probably a really realistic one. I would go. There was other scenes as well, like Laura was trying so hard to like get Oliver possessed or some shit, and then when Oliver did get possessed, she looked at him and realized, oh no, what the fuck did I give birth to? I gave birth to D. Satan's son. Oh shit, and she started panicking and all, and ran into the bathroom to lock herself, and she's like bleeding out. I was like, I was watching this movie wondering, bitch, you wanted him to get possessed by a demon. What did you expect? Did you expect him to be happy and nice? It's like, oh, Laura, mommy, can we have tea time? No, bro, he's a demon. He's gonna maul you. He's gonna look at you like a chicken burger, and he's gonna want to eat your ass. There's just some stuff, and that kind of made me be like, what? I do appreciate, though, how fucking crazy it was. She just fucking ran right out. When Andy and Wendy were getting away, she just fucking hit them with the car. Just drove right at him like a fucking train. I thought that was pretty mental. I'm glad Piper escaped, though. If Piper would have died, I'd been like, damn, this is some sad ass movie, and like, you know, everyone just died. Like, I think the horror movies where everyone just ends up dying are probably the most realistic ones. But if Piper would have not gone away, I'd been like, damn, that's kind of sad. I'm glad Piper got away, though. She managed to live. Still, somehow, though, like, realistically, she should have died. Like, Laura, she said mom. I was reading this online. She said mom, and then after Laura heard her say mom, she kind of just had a realization or some shit, apparently being like, I can't bring myself to kill her. She said mother. She has a mom. Yeah, you fucking knew that before you started drowning her as well. It's like you're halfway through, and you're like, oh, wait, no, I can't. You have to finish the deed. It's like ordering a sandwich at a cafe, and then you're halfway through, and you're like, "Ah, this tastes like shit. Can I have a refund?" It's like, bro, what are you doing? But yeah, no, that was just me talking about Bring Her Back. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please do leave a like, subscribe, I appreciate it all, and I'll see you next one. See you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.